Hey guys, what is up everybody? Nin the Robot playing Ark Survival Evolved on the Hobo server, and we're on Aberration. As you can see, because I'm surrounded by bulb pups. They're all over the place. That's what this video is about. I'm going to go over taming them, what you need, what they do, how important they are. Stick with me, and we'll figure it out. See you guys out in the field. Okay, so there's two ways to tame the bulb dogs. The easiest way is probably this way. Well, the one with the least effort. They're both very easy, but this is one of the easiest ways. So you just go up, pick mushrooms. You can see them right here. Try to avoid these red mushrooms because they usually make you hallucinate and choke on your own vomit till you almost die. So yeah, you pick the mushrooms and then just look in your inventory and you will see that you have some aquatic mushrooms. Aquatic mushroom, a wavy bluish green mushroom with a glowing edge. Looks refreshing. Now these mushrooms, you just put them in your slot down here and then you can walk up to it and tame it. It takes a lot more of the aquatic mushrooms to tame a bulldog than it does this next item. This is what you're really looking for because it's easy to get it to give you what you need to tame the bulldog. This is a Z seed plant. Now, the Z plants, when you ride up to them, as you can see, the little leaves unfurl and it begins emitting a charge, as you can see with the little icon in the right. That's going to tell you that there's charge around. So generally, if you are around these kind of things, you're pretty safe from the nameless ones. Now, when the stamen comes out, it starts its little clock and its little countdown to giving you a Z seed, which is what you want to use to tame a bulldog because it gives you pretty much kibble taming efficiency. So, this is what you want to wait for. So you just find one of these little plants. Well, I mean, it's actually like a kind of a big plant. It's almost my size. So you find one of these big weird plants. The stamen comes out and you just wait in front of it and it will give you a Z seed. Now the stamen goes back down inside and bam, spits out the Z seed for you. You can go over to it and collect it if we can find it. There it is. And now they despawn pretty quickly. See the little decomposed clock, but it's plant species Z seed. Just pick it up, and depending on your server settings, that will be however many Z seeds you need to tame a bulldog and whatever level. So yeah, that's the best way to tame them, and it gives you the highest taming efficiency, which is good. Okay, so we're on the other side of the river. Ooh, red here. That's not worth it. A good way to find red gems, especially early in the game, is to look for roll rats. When they go down onto the ground, sometimes they come up with red gems, but they'll attack you if you take them. So 9 gems isn't really worth it. There's one. Level 65. Ooh, female, level 140. That's perfect. So how you tame the bulbdogs is you just take the Z seed, put it in your last slot. It's a passive tame. Just walk up to it, give it a Z seed. Boom. That tames it at about 100%. So you're going to get plus 69 levels with a 140. And you just want to wait till it's hungry again, and then you're going to feed it again. Boom. You got yourself a bulbdog. Boom, just like that. They do their cute little animation, and now we own one. Cool. And it's really that simple. Boom, rides on your shoulder, and bam. Alright, so you've got yourself a new bulbdog, and it's like the cutest thing in Aberration, because most things here want to kill you. And this one doesn't. It just wants to wag its tongue at you and kind of breathe heavy. Looks like it's going to pass out, but it's so cute. Now, there's a couple new features with the Bulbdog that I want to highlight because it's important that you know what they are. Now, the first one is the charge. Now, Bulbdogs, like a couple other animals in Aberration, carry a charge. Now, charge is important for a number of reasons. Chief among them would be the fact that it protects you against Nameless One ambushes, which can happen pretty much everywhere and at any time. So the Bulbdog now is going to let you know what charge it has and how much charge it has because it has the charge numbers above its name. Now, other places have charge in Aberration too. We're over here by another Z-Seed pod. Alright, there you go. When the stamen comes out of the Z-Seed pod, when you go up to it and the leaves unfurl, it's going to activate charge. And you can see that by looking at down in the right-hand corner that there's this little icon. That's the charge icon. So you know that there's charge in the area or there's a charge animal that you have activated the charge on. So the little icon went away. We're no longer protected. So you just go up here, press E key, and you're going to bring out the radial menu, which has the normal stuff for animals like this, which is access inventory, pickup, behavior, harvest settings, modify ordering groups, and options. But the Bulbdogs have 4 new options, which are auto activate at full charge. You can enable or disable this. It comes disabled. So when you enable it, if the charge is at full charge, it's going to turn its little doodad light on. And then you can see that the charge numbers are going down as it uses its charge. Now, after you've activated it, you have a certain number of seconds that it's going to use the charge in. Or maybe a couple minutes that it's going to use the full charge at. So, you can see down in the right-hand corner that our charge icon is back. So, let's go back to the radio menu. Now, we can disable that. So that's no longer enabled. It's not going to turn on when it's fully charged, but you see the numbers still going down. That's because when you have this enabled, you have to pet to turn it off. So pet to toggle light to turn off is the second option, the new one on this Bulbdog. And when we hit it, you're going to pet it, and it's going to turn off. Now you can see the number is climbing. Well, the number pretty much went back up pretty quickly because it wasn't that high. But you can pet it to turn it on. Oh, so cute. And then we get our little charge icon back, and its little doodad pops up, and the numbers are going down. Those are the first 2 options. Now, the second 2 are pretty important too. Now, this is enemy player detection enabled. So these 2, enemy player detection and max level wild creature detection, these 2 come enabled on a Bulbdog, either when they're born, when you breed them, or when you tame them. But this one is going to tell you if there's enemy players around. It's going to light up. There's going to be a little ring around the top of its little bulb, and you're going to know that there's an enemy player around. Now, max wild creature detection is going to tell you when there's a 150 around if it's enabled. Now, it's going to tell you that because down here by the charge icon, there is going to be a little set of eyes. I believe with enemy players, it's a red set of eyes, and with max wild creatures, it is a yellow set of eyes. Now, I'm going to show you the max wild creature. See? There you go. There should be a max wild creature around, and it is probably a fish. That's why we're by the river, because I went around looking for a max wild creature, and I couldn't find one, and it took me ages. But usually when you're by the river, it's pretty good chance that there's a 150 fish in there. So you can see the little yellow eye like icon that's lit up. Bam. And so those are a couple of the utilities of the Bulbdog. Okay, we're back here at our base, and I have planted 2 of the Z seeds here out front in these 2 large crop plots. Now, one of the really cool things that it gives you are these little fruits that act as grenades. Aside from giving you the charge icon so you know you're protected from Nameless One attacks, or if the Nameless Ones do show up, they get the big debuff. but you also give you a way to defend yourself against the nameless ones, which are these little things that you get out of the inventory of the plant. They're grenades. You just throw them, and bam, it's a charge grenade. So the area is filled with lots of light and charge. So that's just like a little cool thing about the Z plants. Kind of like plant X and Y plants, but not exactly the same. Now, so since we're back at base, we have all of our little Bulbdogs here, all lined up. And see, they're so cute. All of them just in a little row, just all lined up. Well, anyway, the way that you get more Bulbdogs at this point now is you take your good ones and breed them together. So we're going to do that. I'm going to make a little breeding thing for them, and we're going to breed them. Alright, so the Bulbdogs are easy to breed. I just made a little cubicle for them so that they don't wander all around. And it's just a little thatch cube inside of our main base. So you just set them to wander, which is under behavior. Just go under behavior. Enable wandering. Behavior. Enable wandering. And then you see the little icon above their little heart that says they're mate boosted. And they're making little baby. So they're mating. It's at about 10% now. So once that reaches 100, she's going to be pregnant. Now, with the Bulbdogs, they do live birth. So it's not an egg. So you kind of have to be ready to take care of the baby once she gives birth to it. Yeah. Alright, so mating is almost done. She's almost pregnant, and we can turn off the light. Or we can turn them off mating. They do that little thing. Boom. All done. Just go back in the inventory, disable wander. Behavior, disable wander. Now, so she's pregnant. This guy, he's done. He's gonna go take a nap. So, now she's pregnant, so she's gonna need more food. So what we feed her, we go out here, outside in our base area, in our yard. I think I need one of them. Which one is on? Which one of you guys is on? Well, you're on now. Cool. Alright. So we're out here. And what you want to do, what you want to look for again, is mushrooms. So you're going to go out, run around the wild. Wow. There was a bunch of mushrooms right by our base. There's not anymore. Now we're thirsty, running around, tired. Huh. Alright, so these are the bad mushrooms. You don't want to pick those. These are the good ones. So we picked these. And we're just going to pick them, and we're going to look for, again, the aquatic mushroom. Because that's what she's going to eat. This is what Bulbdogs eat. And what the baby's going to need when it gets born. Ooh, there's another 150 somewhere in the area. That's cool. You need a couple hundred for the baby. That's pretty much it. Just find aquatic mushrooms, and when you got enough, you can go back. Because it's going to take some time for her to actually be done gestating and give birth. So, we got time. Alright, so you just put the aquatic mushrooms in her inventory. She'll keep them safe for the baby, and the baby finally comes. And she's also going to eat some too, because she's hungry. She's preggers. Oh, that's so cute. But yeah, so gestation 47, it's going to take 6.5 minutes. Alright, so she just gave birth, and that's awesome. We gotta move her, and the baby's on the other side. Okay, so... Ooh, 225, that's nice. Gonna imprint on it. Follow us, little baby, follow us. Oh, so cute. They can only hold a little bit of food right now. Oh, look how cute they are. It is so cute. Come on, let's go. Let's change the follow distance to... Oh. Gonna change the follow distance to low. Well, lowest actually. Let's get a good look at ya. Let's get a good look at you, little buddy. How you doing? Let's check out the stats. Ooh, health 1218. That's nice. Good charge capacity. Charge regen is gonna need to be buffed a little bit, but that's cool. Oh, we forgot to take you off wander. Come here, buddy. Where is it? Disable wander. Alright, cool. Alright, here we go. That's the mama. Looks like there's a wild parasaur on my roof. So I got mama and baby. Aw, that's so nice. Cool, well, we're gonna raise this little guy up, and we got another to add to all of our gaggle of Bulbdogs. Cool. See you guys when it's an adult. And we're back. Our little pup has grown all the way up into an adult. It's now a slobber and drooling mess like the rest of our brood. But they're so cute and awesome. I love them. Thanks for watching the video. I hope it helped everybody out. I hope you guys got something out of it. If you liked it, give me a comment in the section below. Give me a thumbs up if you really liked it. Let me know how I'm doing. I plan on doing a lot more Aberration videos in the weeks to come. And figuring out this new adventure with everybody. And it's going to be fun. See you guys later. Have a great night.